Lord Adonis has been mercilessly mocked for claiming that Brexit Britain is ready to rejoin the EU. The ardent Remainer simply wrote rejoin alongside a retweet of a Savanta.com.res poll which said a majority of Brits would now vote to re-enter the EU. It claimed that should a referendum be held tomorrow, 53% of people would vote in favour of rejoining the bloc while 47% would opt to stay out. Political journalist Stephen Bush quickly responded to the Labour PIS comments. He jokingly tweeted, "Hi, is that the LSA? Yes, it's Prime Minister Whitcomb, the UK's youngest MP. Here, we'd like to rejoin the EU. Yes, close to half the country is still committed to Brexit. Yes, the Conservative Party is still the main opposition party. Why, yes, we'll hold." Peter M. Gatliff wrote, "Hope they're not being paid the same wages from 17 years ago like employees being paid today." Jason Barnett said, "No thanks. That would mean cheap European labour again in my industry. Haulage, therefore driving down wages which would mean lower standard of living for me and my family." Another Twitter user called Vita wrote, "It'll be funny when they realize we'd be readmitted in very different terms than we had before." The poll represents a 4-point hike for Remain compared to the 2016 referendum, when the UK backed Leave by 52% to 48%. The survey of 2,231 UK adults took place between November 5 and 7. Analyzing the results, Chris Hopkins, political research director at Savanta.com.res, said the sharp rise in UK adults now wanting to join the EU shows a number of issues linked to Brexit over recent months are now starting to take their toll. He warned the high level of support among younger voters to rejoin the EU, as well as the high percentage who would now back a referendum, indicates that the Brexit story isn't going away anytime soon. Mr. Hopkins said, 5 years on from the Brexit referendum, this polling suggests a country that is equally divided, but with the momentum shifting towards a majority who would now vote to rejoin the EU. Indeed, a 4-point rise since June of those who say they would vote to become a member again is striking. This indicates that issues such as disrupted supply chains and spats with fellow European leaders over fishing and vaccines may have cut through, although the results are still on a knife edge. Mr. Hopkins added, while many feel like the issue is best put to bed, the high levels of support for rejoining amongst younger voters, as well as the significant proportion who would back having such a referendum in the first place, indicates that the Brexit story isn't going away anytime soon. And, if it were to happen, all eyes will be on those who did not vote in 2016 and younger voters who may have not had the opportunity to, who are both overwhelmingly in favour of the UK becoming a member again.